Did you know Jesus died when he was 33?
Did he?
He did.
So if we released an episode every year when Jesus was alive, this would be his death year.
He'd be his death year, yeah.
Because it's our 33rd episode.
Our 33rd episode. What's even more fucked up about Jesus?
He didn't exist.
Well, I know quite a few who Jesus is, but
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
in the Bible, he disappears until the age of 30. So all the shit you read about in the Bible supposedly happened between the age of 30 and 33.
It's a crazy 3 years.
It's a fucking crazy 3 years.
Man.
It's almost been as crazy as these 33 episodes.
Good one. Good one.
This
If
week...
you read the Apocrypha, then you can read about his childhood.
Apocrypha. That's the shit taken out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this week we had somebody lined up, but due to scheduling conflicts, it's me and you.
Yep.
So
we've had a couple people lined up, and we've had scheduling.
we have quite a... I'm really excited for some of the people coming up. Mm-hmm. So stay tuned for them. I'm pretty excited about what's going on.
And I should note again that if I'll have to talk to our intern to see how she's feeling, or if she's comfortable staying. But she's going to be moving soon, so we are looking for a new intern, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't have to be local, not at all.
No.
Basically, the intern helps us with a little bit of social media stuff, mainly booking.
Mm-hmm.
So hook us up. If you want to be hooked up, I will rely on your resume for you. I won't even lie, but you can use this on your resume in any way, shape, or form you want to deem necessary.
Yep. You could say owner of Which Side Podcast.
You totally could. Co-owner, something like that.
Co-owner.
You could say
owner.
You could say you do our SEO for us. Hell, I'll even let you take over the SEO since I don't know how to do it. You could be an executive producer. You could be a personal assistant. You could be my personal chef on paper. I will let that all go.
Personal sound equipment engineer.
Exactly.
Manager.
Whatever.
Coordinator.
You
counselor.
could do whatever. So if you need experience in any field you're going into, you come be our intern and we'll make sure that you have that experience.
Yes.
Quality experience, I can't guarantee. Experience,
Make sure they don't listen to this episode.
I can guarantee.
Yeah. Quality isn't going to be the...
Quality isn't there.
So you're going to have to really step your game up when you go to another company. But go for it.
Or just come here and actually make us good.
Yeah.
That could work too.
And if we get to the point where we actually make money enough to
you would get paid.
Pay you, we would pay you.
Yeah, but we don't get paid, so you wouldn't get paid. Yeah. You get the joy of being able to say you're part of the crew.
And you would be. We'll make
if we ever made a t-shirt or a hoodie, I would give you one.
A squish ball.
A squish ball, exactly. Or a Molotov cocktail. Paperweight, yes.
Molotov cocktail paperweight.
Yeah, I need it. If
it doesn't actually have the alcohol in it. It's just a bottle on a rack.
Yes, this is which side on the bottle. We actually thought about doing... Okay, anyways. What's going on this week? Nothing.
Well, I'm sure there's things going on.
Check your local listings.
Well, last week, which is technically today, but you don't need to know that, Liberator comic came out.
Oh, Liberator did come out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have it yet, fucking go to your local comic book store.
First issue.
Check it out. If you don't know much about it, check liberatorcomic.com.
Yeah.
I think. Mm-hmm. Matt Miner. Great guy. We had him on a little while ago. Check him out that episode. He's the creator. It's a comic book where the hero is in the ALF.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
You wouldn't go that far? I haven't read it yet. I flipped through it. I just got it today.
I'd say the hero
embodies the ALF spirit.
Sure. Yeah.
You go that far?
I don't know. I've never seen anything associated with the actual ALF.
Well, the hero is an animal liberator.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
That's probably a little more perfect. Sorry, Matt, for fucking that up for you.
Yeah, what a fucking guy. Fucking idiot.
He's going to be in town for Salt Lake Comic Con about September.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have him on again then. Mm-hmm. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Tar Sands Resist, family thing, is...
It's happening right now.
If
you're listening to this when it drops.
So
we're there having fun, chilling out naked.
Too bad you didn't make it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know anything that's going on. Hindu meditation, 8 p.m.
Yeah, that is going on every Thursday, it looks like.
Yeah.
Go to whichsidepodcast.com, click on the events, click on your area. We have quite a few there. If you don't see your area listed and want it to, drop us a line. We'll make sure we have something there for you. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Without.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm good. You guys good?
This episode's gonna be really enjoyable. I'm just letting you know.
Totally enjoyable.
It's just us fucking sick and tired and beautiful.
I think I have like 3 hours of sleep.
I've had like 3 hours of sickness. Wait, I've had way more than that.
Must end.
Insert clear.
I'm not going to put that in again.
Yeah, no.
But it's really good. I love clear. Thanks for me on that again.
Pre-clear, post-clear.
Okay. Fucking enjoy.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side? Which side are you on? 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 Which side are you on?
So what's new, pussycat? Whoa.
Not much.
Should not sing.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
I should never sing.
Never.
The other day, I was listening to Earth Crisis at my cubicle at work, and several times I had to stop myself from doing sing-alongs.
I read that on your Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, several times. And then I started listening in the morning again. I'm like, because I needed to wake up. I was super tired, and I just get it so into it. But yeah.
Righteous. No, that's understandable.
Oh God. I love super cheesy hardcore lyrics though.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Like, I love like really fucking cheesy stuff.
Murder is a family value in almost every home. Murder is a family value 3 times a day. Yeah. Cheesy hardcore.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So anyway,
It kept me clean all through high school.
yeah.
Into adulthood.
Mormonism kept me clean through
Yeah.
high school. All right, so
You want to jump right into the poll this week?
if you want,
Yeah.
fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
So, are you a cat or a dog person?
You know, I like the one on there, animals aren't property, animal liberation, because I really just don't like animals. Like, seriously.
So,
There's also I hate animals.
yeah.
I put that one on
Which
there.
is funny because that has a lot of votes too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I always felt like I'm the odd one when people are talking about, like, how they love animals and everything. I'm like, I really just don't. Like, I'm not vegan because I love animals and they're cuddly. I'm vegan because it's fucking wrong to mistreat them.
I get to the point where I don't like animals just as much as I get to the point where I don't like people. It's just they both kind of can irritate you.
I don't. I feel almost the same way as far as, like, I don't hate people and I don't hate animals, but I don't love everyone. Just like I don't love all animals.
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
pretty straightforward as far as I'm concerned.
But they are so cuddly. And they kiss you on the face.
You know,
Can't have all of them.
yeah, if you like enslaving something just to be cuddly.
Fuck up. They like to be cuddled.
They like to be cuddled. I always get in trouble when I talk about animals and how it's still domination.
Yeah, there's some things.
Not that I'm saying we should let all cats and dogs roam outside. I think that's irresponsible also because they're domesticated. Just, I mean, you gotta call a spade, you know?
Speaking of spade, spaying and neutering.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not here to say whether someone shouldn't or shouldn't. I know this is getting a little off topic on the poll, but spaying and neutering is mutilization. I can't even talk.
That segue was terrible, though.
Yeah, it really
was.
But
I tried.
Yeah, you did. It was good. But it is. It's you are doing something against the animal's will. Whether or not that's in their best interest or not, that's not really the argument I see.
Yeah, it's an issue that is seldom talked about, but totally
I think it's one of the issues I just wish people would say, yes, it is a hypocrisy, but this is why we live by this hypocrisy. Instead of trying to justify. And it's just, it is what it is,
Yeah.
So, just like, you shouldn't be getting tattoos if you're vegan, apparently.
Yeah.
And it's not because of Vink, by the way.
No, it's not.
No, explain what it is, Jordan.
I don't want to ruin everyone's life, but...
I don't want to ruin people should know and be able to make their own decision.
We just found out that most tattoo stencil...
Not most, all.
Yeah, all...
Be a little... Yeah.
All tattoo stencil paper, as of yet, has lanolin in it.
And so the stencil paper, if you guys don't know, it's what they run through their thermofax or their hot machine that they then rub onto the skin so it leaves the image onto the skin. Which I would say almost all tattoo artists use.
Yeah.
I would venture to say.
I mean, if you're getting drawn on freehand and you're doing something completely freehand that's drawn on with markers and stuff, and you're using vegan inks, completely vegan setup, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
It's honestly just the stencil, the thing that they transfer onto you before they tattoo over it.
So knowing that, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, are you going to still use the stencil?
As of right now, I've decided not to use it. I know that there's some people, there's shop up in Portland, they know some chemists, and they've been talking to them about possibly working on a new formula for paper. It sounds like something that's super easy that can be easily...
Should be able to be fixed.
Yeah, and the only reason that anyone ever found out about it is because someone had a lanolin allergy, and they called the companies, and the companies that made the papers didn't even know. And so it just trickled down the line until they found, we have lanolin in our paper. So now,
what do you think should be the responsibility of vegan shops? Vegan tattoo shops. Now, do you think that should be part of the disclosure, or do you think that people are just going to be like, don't worry about it, and since there's nothing I can do about it, I'm just going to not say anything?
I think that if you go into the shop and you're under the assumption that it's vegan, that you should be informed. Then
what about the jewelry also?
Yeah, same principle.
So the jewelry is a lot of times now polished with non-vegan
animal fat. Animal fat. Even it's like metal jewelry and everything else. All of the top name brands pretty much do it. They can do it without, if you ask them to do it without. There were some companies that didn't do it, but yeah, it's just another one of those touchy issues. This
is why I don't have any body piercings.
But that's the only it's not reason. The needles that you pierce with. The needles that you pierce with, and there's a few piercings that you can do where you could go right to glass jewelry or something like that, and you'd be fine. But like your lobes, you could easily do your lobes. You could even do your septum. I have a glass septum retainer.
What about my nipples?
Probably not.
Okay, so that one's out. What about a PA?
Probably not. No.
Damn it, that one's out too.
You could maybe do your conch. If you did glass on your conch, it would just be a matter of going to glass jewelry. I mean, there's companies that don't. I mean, you want good quality jewelry too. You don't want to be going with like Metal Mafia.
You don't want to be going to Hot Topic.
Exactly.
And Claire's and buying that shit.
Yeah, you definitely want good quality jewelry. And so companies like Industrial Strength and Atom Metal, Neo Metal, the companies like that, you're going to be wanting for your metal jewelry. And that's the process that's just industry standard right now. And so it kind of sucks. Even with gold and stuff, like when producing it, they have to use a shellac resin to actually make the imprints. So.
Speaking of gold, you have 2 gold puppies.
I do.
See, I'm bringing us back to the poll.
Well, you shouldn't have sidetracked.
I know, it happens.
They are golden, but they're not puppy. One of them's a puppy.
Yeah.
And they're dogs.
And I just barely remembered your cat passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did. So did my dog.
Yeah.
Dog first, cat second.
Cat
that all happened within the last year.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that happened?
Because I got back from prison.
You mistreating them?
No.
You got back from prison, they're like, I miss you so much, I'm gonna die.
Well, they waited for me. They waited to say goodbye.
So what's your pick on this poll? Are you a dog or a cat person?
I'm a dog person.
If you had to choose, if I had to choose between the two, I would either go with like a very large dog, like a mastiff, like an English mastiff or something, or a hairless cat.
Yeah.
All the other ones, nah.
Hairless cats.
I just don't like hair. I don't want hair. I don't want to pick up poo.
What about that dog outside the window?
That's a puppy.
That puppy outside the window.
Yeah. I don't know. It's my neighbor's puppy.
Would you take that?
I mean, if they were like, we need a home for it, I would take any animal if they're like, we need a home for it. I mean, I think that's just a responsible thing to do. You know, if you can, you should. But
would you beat up a guy if he was mistreating a dog and take a dog? Could you beat up 2 guys, one with a gun?
No.
And a bat?
Probably not.
Then you're not fucking cool. Check out Liberator comment.
I probably would not jump 2 guys with a gun if they're beating a dog. I would yell. I don't know if I would.
No!
I don't know, but I mean, let's be honest. I would probably act the same way if I saw him beating up another guy.
Yeah. No, it kind of sucks. Like, there's very little you could do, like, without altercation. Like, if you saw...
Now, if it was just physical, that's a different story. But you throw in a gun...
You didn't know the gun was there.
Well, if I didn't know the gun was there, then yeah, I would probably be like, what the fuck? You know.
But he had a baseball bat that you saw.
I'm okay with baseball bat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why I always carry a rubber mallet.
Sweet. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You don't carry a rubber mallet on you all the time.
Not on me. It's in my car.
Okay, whatever. To fix tires.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. But, yeah, so, fucking animals, right?
Yeah, fucking animals. But, looks like 7% of you just don't give a shit. Not 7%. I'm reading that wrong. 19% is just like, I'll rescue anything. 17 is I hate animals. 17 is I'm not specious, I love all animals. 17 is animals aren't property, animal liberation.
11 is why do I have to pick?
I love me, my cats is 9. Only dogs for me is 9. Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one listed any other animals that they would rather rescue. Someone did write cats and dogs have all the luck. Wonder what they were referring to in that.
I don't know. That's so weird. I've never heard that before. Cats and dogs have all the luck.
I have no idea what that's from.
What? Gorilla Biscuits.
I don't listen to Gorilla Biscuits that often. I haven't listened to Gorilla Biscuits in probably 5 years.
Okay. Yeah.
All I know is the big mouth. Like,
you got a big mouth. You got a big mouth, sucker?
Yeah, I have a 7-inch downstairs.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm still sick and tired. I'm sure this podcast sounds amazing.
It probably does. Probably sounds sweet.
What's your bet that this one will get a few listens?
Yeah, who knows? So what? I want to know what people think we should do about Amazon.
Yeah, so I guess apparently there's
apparently Amazon is selling foie gras.
Foie gras And so, I mean,
And if you need us to explain to you what's wrong with foie gras, then you shouldn't be listening to this podcast.
you can listen to the podcast.
You can listen,
but study up. Foie gras is force-feeding geese. Whoa, what's...
Yeah, they're not going to hear that.
Okay, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
I don't
it
even know
starts
if
talking
it's
about
recording.
foie gras.
Oh, okay, it is recording. Yeah, the video just started. We went to the website. Yeah, so... Yeah, Amazon sells foie
I
gras.
was about ready to say, well, here's what it's about. Go ahead and listen.
I mean, I do think that Amazon should ban the sale of foie gras, but I also think it should ban the sale of fur and leather and all meat and all dairy and all eggs.
So you're not an anarchist that's against bans?
No, I mean, I believe the company should be able to make that choice that, you know, is influenced by their consumer base. I don't think the government should come in and ban it. So yes, I am an anarchist that believes in the self-regulate, that individuals have the right to self-regulate. I can't even talk. Regulate themselves. Or organizations, in this case, the organization should be Amazon. I don't believe a governing body should be able to do it.
So you don't think a governing body should ban foie gras?
No, I don't.
Why is that?
Would I be opposed to a law banning foie gras? No, I wouldn't be. But in my ideal world, there is no governing body, so hence there would be no governing body banning it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that backpedal enough?
Sure. That works for me. So anyway, we're Amazon affiliate, and there's a boycott against Amazon right now.
Because they're selling foie gras.
Because they're selling foie gras.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think we should do? Personally, like, fuck them, right?
Well, I've always said fuck Amazon.
And so, like, they... Basically what you do when you're buying from them, you're just taking more money away from them and giving it to us without charging you anything additionally.
As long as you were going to buy something from them to begin with.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not telling you to go out of your way to buy things from them, especially if you want to boycott it, because if you're boycotting it, fucking boycott it. Stand your ground. Don't be a weirdo.
Don't be a weirdo.
Don't be a scab.
I don't think scabbing goes along with boycotts, but whatever.
I couldn't think of a word. That's why I said weirdo.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I didn't say scab.
You know, I don't know. Like, I'm not against people boycotting Amazon, but my question is should we stop being an affiliate?
No.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I do too.
I feel like because they sell cosmetics that are tested on animals,
and they sell fur, and they sell meat products, and they sell all sorts of stuff. So I think it's kind of like a one issue. Like
and then they sell all the tools of torture and death also.
Yeah.
So they sell everything you need to go hunting.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a single issue campaign deal. I don't really know what the whole ban is about. Like if it's like a foie gras factory that's only for Amazon and not, you know, a third party that's on it, maybe I should read more about it. Like, obviously, fuck them if they're... But I don't think that Amazon would do that. So I don't know. I need to learn more about the actual campaign before I make a decision. But, if you go to... Anyway.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. So yeah, drop us a line. Tell us what you think we should do. You know,
God damn, it's gonna restart that thing.
It is. Sorry. You know, I mean, I'm not for foie gras, but I'm also not for eating duck at all.
Fuck duck. Not
just their liver.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, foie gras is fucking cruel.
Yeah, totally. No one's. I don't think either one of us would argue against that.
I think, like, that's like an issue that. I mean, obviously we shouldn't be eating ducks, and ducks that are killed regularly aren't as tortured as ducks that are killed for foie gras, but they're both fucked up. And I know that, like, that's like the kind of the point. It's like, well, they're really fucking suffering.
I kind of feel like with Amazon how I feel with Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have to shop at Walmart, you shouldn't. Mm-hmm. Just period. Just like if you don't have to shop at Amazon, you shouldn't. But if you need to buy something, you need to get it on Amazon.
Come through us.
Go use our link. That's kind of how I've always felt about it. You know?
Mm-hmm. Totes. And if you still want to, like, support us, you can go and download
Just do the Bombs Beating
Hearts.
You don't even have to download the Bombs Beating. You can
buy
just
it.
give us money.
Yeah, you can you can donate on our PayPal too.
Yeah.
That
If
works.
you do donate money or download Bombs Beating Hearts, drop me a line. I'll make sure to send you a topless photo of Jordan.
A topless?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It'll happen.
I'm kind of, it'll probably happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Mario will let me do it.
I'll send one of me, but I'm way less cool.
Yeah, you don't got the cool sweater vest I got.
No, I just got little hair on my nips. You got like a shirt under a shirt.
Damn right.
I took a CPR class today, and they were talking about what to do when you're using a defibrillator
On a
like
hairy man?
who's someone hairy like you.
Uh-huh.
They're like, all the defibrillators have 2 sets of pads. You put one on, rip it off as fast as you can, and put the other one on.
Oh God.
And they're like, the person's dying. They don't care. You're the first one I thought about when they did that.
Yay.
Yeah, because you'd have to. Some of those defibrillators actually have razors in them.
Do they really?
Yeah, like you're gonna have the time to like
Fucking
shave
laser
somebody.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's gonna save their life, I guess.
Yeah. Ugh. Whatever works.
Whatever works. So we're going camping this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna go party. Just kidding.
Party hard.
Not really.
By the time this is posted, we'll be there.
Yep.
So if you're there, we're hanging out with you and having some fun.
And if you're not there, then what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Drive down right now.
What the fuck have you done?
I'm super excited because I got the plans for the trebuchet.
Sweet.
It's gonna be a while before we build it, because we have to wait till you're off probation.
Probably.
I
I don't know. Is that technically? I guess it's not a firearm, but
It's not a firearm,
But
and it's not really a weapon. It's not like
it's not
somebody,
like we're actually using it. It would be like
It's not like a cock be walking up to you like, hold on, let me
Let me
figure out
load-
my trebuchet.
let me fucking load the trebuchet.
Yeah, I mean-
1 second. No, it would be more like a science experiment.
Yeah, it's just to like throw.
But I don't think
cabbage.
That, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Feed the masses. That's what they mean by food, not bombs, right?
Trebuchet food to people.
People show up for food, not bombs, or you're just
Here's an onion.
chucking food at them. Fuck you.
We made soup today.
It's hot.
Fuck you for being hungry. Like, God.
Food fight. Yeah.
We should make a desktop one and send a food fight.
Sweet. Totally. I can't wait to do a flag. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So this camping trip is just it's a family camping trip.
Yeah.
We have the other camping trips still on the future.
Yeah, I've been looking up how to make bread while camping. Like different types of bread you can make.
It'd be cool.
I'm super stoked. I'm going to do some of the mixes. You basically mix a little bit of flour, baking soda, salt, cut with a little bit of water while you're at the site, and you can cook it on top of a campfire. It's called bannock.
So do you have any kind of idea of what we should do for like a community meal?
You suggested top ramen.
Because I'm an asshole.
And I said that's that's what I said. You're being a fucking asshole. I haven't, I'm thinking just very basic, mainly just root vegetables, maybe some squash, some zucchini or something.
Making like a soup?
Either a soup or just like mixed vegetables kind of a thing. Think some stuff that's in season. We could probably get a lot of it from local gardens.
Hopefully. I think they were talking about I think like Peaceful Uprising and Tar Sands Resistance. We're talking about like a local garden place that's going to be donating some food for another camp out. So they're going to try to get them to donate for ours as well.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like that's what I'm thinking. Just something that's easy and in season.
Yeah.
Root vegetables are super easy to cook while you're camping, so that's always good.
In Peru, they're super super easy. There's like hot springs. You just fucking throw the potatoes in it, and then you pull them out. It's like,
do they float?
The potatoes?
Yeah.
They I don't know what they did. The way the Incas used to cook them, they had the little potatoes, and then they had these hot springs that were just natural, that were flowing everywhere, and they would throw the potatoes in for a few seconds, and then pull them out, and they were ready to eat.
So if they pull them up that fast, that wouldn't be sous vide cooking, but it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how they did it. That's why they had so many goddamn potatoes.
Potatoes are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Love potatoes.
Did you know that in Peru they have the most amount of potatoes anywhere in the world? Different varieties. I tried some weird ones. There's like this one, you cut it one way, and it's like this stringy kind of delicious mess.
Uh-huh.
And like, if you fry it that way, it's like kind of stringy, and so it's like you pull it apart to eat it. If you fry it, like cut it the other way and fry it, for some reason it's like mashed potatoes on the inside.
You know, like I feel like a real, like, huge fucking idiot. Like 2 years ago, I found out that potatoes aren't roots.
They're tubers?
Yeah. I didn't know that. What the fuck?
Well, way to be dumb.
No, it's way to be, dumb. Yeah. I was going to say the school system failed me, but in all reality, I failed the school system. That's what I'd say.
Is dumb PC? I don't know if that's a PC word. Stupid?
I don't know why dumb is any better or worse than stupid.
Fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot.
There you go. Sweet.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea that they were tubers. Instead, I've been really big on this huge kick lately, and you know this, of like trying to simplify like everything. So like I'm making all my own bread now, and I'm looking at getting wheat grinders so I can grind my own wheat to make my own bread. I just learned how to make saltine crackers today, so I'm gonna start making those.
Really? Sweet. Can you make me a big fucking like giant saltine cracker?
I was gonna make a whole bunch before we went camping.
What are those things called? They ate them in like the.
You talking about matzah?
Yeah, matzah. They ate
Just
it
the
like
unleavened
during
bread?
Passover and stuff in prison a lot.
Yeah. It's basically the same thing, except unleavened bread has no rising agent in it. But saltines, they use the baking soda for it. There's a slight
looks exactly
leavening
the
agent
same.
in it. Anyways, so I found out that you can grow tea plants indoors in Utah really easily. They're really hard plants, and you can get the seeds for like $2.
$2 for how many?
For like 5 seeds.
Okay.
Right. And that'll probably produce like 3 plants, maybe. Depending on how you do it.
Yeah.
One plant is enough. Once it's mature, it takes about 3 years to get to maturity to do this. But one plant is enough to grow enough tea for one person to drink
their entire life.
2 cups a day.
For their entire life?
For their entire life of the plant.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
And so I've been reading about it and how to take it and to be able to harvest the plant every 10 days to constantly be fermenting to be able to make the oolong. I like oolong. That's my favorite tea. Which sucks because only 2% of all the tea made in the world is oolong, and the rest is mostly green.
Would you be making all kinds of tea?
You could. I mean, it's all the same tea plant.
The white, the...
Oh, yeah, they're all the same tea plant. A lot of people don't know that. The 4 types of tea that are out there, white, green, oolong, and black, they're all the same fucking tea plant.
But there's different things. Like if
it's all about the flavors come from where they're grown,
where they're grown, if they're grown in the shade, or if they're grown
the altitude. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of that.
They're grown behind a certain type of tree.
Like white tea is baby tea leaves that are unfermented and unpicked.
That you pluck.
Yeah, green tea is unfermented, undamaged tea leaves. Oolong, you slightly bruise them and then let them ferment to like a 20 to an 80% oxidation period, and black's fully oxidized.
Fucked up. Bruising.
Well, it increases. Yeah. So you just roll them basically, and then you, with all of them you steam them slightly, and then you try them out.
I like black tea better than a good oolong is good. Though.
A good oolong is just
jasmine and stuff is gross.
I don't like jasmine at all.
I know a lot of people who like really rosy things though.
Ugh.
It's just like too perfumey for me.
Yeah, me too, totally. But so yeah, I'm super excited, stoked about that. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll get some. I'm looking around locally to see if they have any before I try to order some online. But I found a place that you can order the seedlings for $14.
I saw
that's shipped.
I saw that you could get in Lehigh you can get an acre for $500. $500 an acre.
Does that include water rights?
I don't know. I didn't look at the area.
Where the fuck did you find that?
Driving back from Las Vegas.
Was there a minimum acre that you had to buy?
It didn't say. I didn't get enough details on it, but I'm like, damn, $500 an acre?
No, let's go buy 5 acres.
And start fucking growing now.
That's Lehigh? I don't even have. I could drive there every day. That's not far away.
It's not too far. Yeah,
I'm being serious. Like that's $500.
I'd have to. We'd have to see. It looked like the area had water in it. But
Lehigh actually is in a water shortage right now, so
Is
that's
it?
what's really scary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the citizens are being fined every day for watering.
Well, fucking
they're not
shut
yet
down
allowed
all
to
the
use
mink farms over there. They're stealing all the water.
But then again, farming's not using culinary water anyways.
yeah,
You're going to be irrigating from Utah Lake.
but that's all you would need for.
Yeah, that's all you
growing.
would need. You wouldn't need anything
Yeah,
else.
fuck fur farms. Let's grow vegetables.
Yeah, how close to all the fur farms was it?
I don't know.
Where in Lehigh? We're getting really localized for other people that don't know this shit.
I don't know. It was driving. It was back on
If people want to know, Lehigh is the place that has the largest mink farm in the entire fucking United States.
It does.
Yeah, which ironically is just become. I know it's on like the number one hit list for Operation. Final Now. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. It was skipping me, but.
And I didn't know it.
Yeah, Jordan wouldn't know that. But if anyone reads that and they're like, oh, that's the number one thing, please beware. You guys have heard of the whole PRISM bullshit at the NSA? The data storage center for the NSA is a fucking across the street. It's not like right across the street, but they are within... It's NSA Fields Mink Farm.
I don't know if they're still the number one target. I think they came out with a new...
Did they come out with a new one?
Yeah, just like a month ago or something.
Yeah. But, yeah, that NSA building is fucking creepy as shit. So goddamn huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... all that shit's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We had to drive by it the other day, and I'm like, Cal, take a picture of it. And she's like, no, I don't want to get arrested.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's really creepy. Like,
But at the same time, it's like when in my court documents, like text messages that I had and conversations that I had on the phone were used against me, and I see them on paper. It's kind of like
that's a little different though, because those were granted by warrants.
yeah, they were, but like it's like oh well, shit. That was before any mink were actually released that they were listening to conversations.
Yeah.
Why did they
Why did
have
they
my
do
phone
that?
tapped beforehand? Before anything happened? Not that, obviously I had nothing to do with those
Because
things.
you got caught running a brothel.
Was it the brothel
It was
thing?
the brothel thing.
What? No, but really, it's so weird.
Why quit running a fucking brothel?
Well, I needed money.
So you were pimping out people?
I treated them well.
They got to keep 80% of it.
Yeah, they were good guys.
They were good. That brothel was in a fucked up location.
Next to the homeless shelter, that's fine.
I thought it was a homeless shelter.
Well, yeah, technically it was. I was using the profits from the homeless shelter, but...
I thought you were just using one of their beds.
Well, yeah. I mean, fuck, I'm not gonna let the bed go to waste. Okay, anyway, fuck this conversation. This is stupid. Good quality podcasting right now.
This shit is free.
Please donate.
Please donate.
Yeah, we actually got a bunch of support this month, for sure.
What do you call a sleeping Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Let's try Snoratops.
A Dino-snore.
Ah, it's close.
You were close.
Close. Cool.
So do you have any plans for summer, now that summer's upon us?
I don't know. I just have to figure out my visa stuff.
What's the update with Mari?
We got our NOA2, which is just a process.
That's basically them saying we think this is a legitimate wedding.
Yeah, they approved the petition.
Yeah.
Is what they said. They said.
And the petition's a petition to get married, or is it a petition to have her come here to get married?
To come here to get married.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, once she's here, she's coming here as my fiance, and so once she gets here, I have 90 days to get married to her. But before then, she has to go to a medical examination and get an ungodly number of shots, like... From
so it'd be 0?
What? Yeah, ungodly, 0.
0.
No, I'm talking about like all the gods that exist in the world.
Yeah.
So a godly number of shots.
A godly number of shots.
Yeah. So like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. But yeah, so she has to get things like malaria and stuff that are just fucking weird. She might be able to get out of those. I don't know. It just depends on what happens. But those are all shots that are traditionally required.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, she has to go to an interview, and if they decide that it's legitimate, which it is.
Oh, so they still have to go through that part. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So they have to interview her. Most people go with their fiance to the place, but obviously I can't.
Not only that, it'd be way cost prohibitive.
Yeah, it would. And that's honestly, like, they should understand that. And so, yeah, so that's what happens. And then she will hopefully, you know, get her visa then. And then she flies here, and then we have to plan a wedding within 90 days. And if she doesn't get married within 90 days, then she's breaking the law and gets deported. But that's not going to happen.
At that point, would she have to go through a deportation hearing, or is it an automatic deportation?
It's automatic deportation.
Damn.
Like,
Fuck the INS. But fuck borders. Like, it's not even like, oh, fuck this, you know, the INS are script. It's like the whole idea of nation states, the whole idea that people can't travel freely. It's ridiculous.
stupid.
I mean, seriously, it's stupid. Like, I can't find a logical, rationale reason to limit the travel of people.
I was watching something on YouTube. It was like parts of the world that are abandoned, like abandoned cities. And a lot of cities are abandoned because of territory, like, issues. Like, there's a...
Like, people that flee, like, refugee status type of thing?
Well, like, for example, there's this beach resort on an island, and that island was taken over by, like, I want to say, like, Turkey or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And so they basically put a fence around the entire island, and now no one can use it because there's conflict about it. And so instead of... It used to be somebody else's, but they acquired it, and there was conflict. Be like, fuck you. They're like, okay, no, we'll just put a fence around it. Fuck you. Now you have to leave.
That's so ridiculous.
There's other things like that too.
I know there was an island off of Florida that was owned by one of the tequila companies.
Really?
Yeah, but they went bankrupt and they lost it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what up with it. But it was a huge island, like a huge resort island.
There's a bunch of islands that are disputed territories.
Yeah,
and so, like, for example, like if it was us in Canada, like puts a lighthouse on it, and they're like, nope, it's ours now. I put a lighthouse on it. And then we're like,
isn't Russia doing that? Like,
put a military base on it.
Underneath the Arctic? Like, aren't they like doing things underneath trying to claim it?
I just found out that NASA and the United States and New Zealand and a whole bunch of other people actually have things on Antarctica.
Well, I knew that.
Like actual like bases.
Yeah, I knew that. There's always, I think it's like 1,000 people there at all times.
Really?
On there. Yeah.
Wow.
Something like that. That's why there's a geocache there.
That's funny.
Yeah. But it's mostly science. It's all, like, almost all just science
fucking
and
nerds.
And then people supporting the scientists.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, I remember reading a while ago, Russia was going with subs underneath and placing flags underneath, trying to claim it.
Underneath the ground?
Underneath the ice caps of the Arctic. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, fucking weird. Doesn't make any sense to me.
We live under here.
We should find one of those islands and just create an anarchist... Like, I hate, like, the idea of a commune. I don't like the idea of a commune. I like the idea of an actual community, an actual society.
Just to be bombed by a nation state.
Who would bomb you?
Oh, it's an anarchist-free island, and they all separated. Well, whoops. They're all gone now.
Whoops. I mean, it would be really hard for a lot of people because you really wouldn't have anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be starting as a primitive society. Not that I'm a primitivist, but...
Well, I think about, like, the British separation to come here to America to colonize. And, like, And I think, well, that fucking sucks that they had to leave to do that.
But hold on, those people were fucking crazy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Puritans were some of the most batshit fucking crazy people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a reason that they're like, fucking leave, please. I'm like that. If they showed up, I got a Jehovah's Witness thing on my door today, and I was like, fucking leave, please.
I invite them over. Hang out.
I'll hang out with Seventh Day. Fuck you, Jehovah's.
Fuck you, Jehovah.
Fuck you, Jehovah. Thank you. That's better. At least most Seventh Days are vegetarian, at least.
Yeah.
Quite a few are
Oh,
vegan.
shout.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the J-Dubs, they don't save people's lives. They're against that.
They're like, they only believe like so many thousand people are going to go to heaven, huh?
Yeah. Well, they believe that everyone's going to stay here on Earth and like 1,000 people will rise up and reign over or something like that.
That's awesome.
And it's funny because like those people have already been chosen. And so like...
Is that why they don't try to save anyone?
Yeah. Maybe. No, I don't know. No, they don't save anybody. By that, what I mean is they don't donate blood and they don't donate organs because blood is the spirit.
Okay.
And so...
Is that why they... That's why they... No, we're talking about Jehovah's. We're talking about Seventh Day.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that why they don't eat meat?
No. I think that might be why Seventh Day don't.
I think that's why Seventh Day doesn't.
But
because right in the Bible it says the blood is the life force.
Yeah, and so that's why. Teach their own with their interpretations, whatever. At least Seventh Day are not killing animals.
Yeah, totally. We
The
just
Mormons
rape and enslave people.
The Mormons should take a note from them.
I think everyone should take a note from vegans.
No, from the Word of Wisdom.
Yeah, fuck the Word of Wisdom. Doesn't seem that smart to me.
It's not, but at least if they're going to be following it, at least the animals wouldn't be dying.
Yeah,
if they
that's
followed
true.
it.
If they followed it, that'd be a lot more true.
And they could drink beer technically, but they don't.
And
know
wine
it.
if they make it themselves.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, half of them don't even read it.
Nope.
Yay, Mormonism.
Tobacco can be used to heal wounds.
It's true. I like the smell of cigarettes. Is that weird?
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Like a burning cigarette?
No, not burning. I like it like just like in the package. Like just smell of cigarettes. So goddamn sickening.
They smell like
sweet.
raisins to me.
Yeah, so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both used to sell them.
I know, when I sold them I was always like, oh, they just smell really good.
Like,
I think they reek when they're lit. But
no, I don't like secondhand smoke, but the smell of like a burning cigarette that someone's not smoking, they're just kind of letting it sit,
like incense or something.
Like incense, kind of.
Yeah,
I think that kind of smells good.
I've always hated incense. I've never understood. Can someone please explain to me the idea of incense?
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain this to me.
It smells good.
What, you just like smelling like armpits all the time?
No, I'm not talking like patchouli. I'm talking like Nag Champa. That smells super good.
Yeah, it all smells like armpits to me.
No.
I've never understood it. Never got it.
Well, it's because you're a fucking idiot.
You're gonna make me cry today.
Good.
That's twice calling me a fucking idiot.
Well, I was about ready to call you stupid, but...
You know, speaking about fucking idiots, do you know what we need at the rendezvous? We need somebody who can teach
idiot?
a yoga class every morning.
That's a fucking idiot? Okay.
Well, the people who believe in like yoga as religion. That's what got me thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, the religious aspect. But no, I want someone to do yoga every morning while we're there.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I did yoga yesterday. Yeah.
How'd that go?
I love it. I'm really bad at it.
Did you do the downward doggy style?
Yeah, sure. I've never called it the downward doggy style.
What's that one?
Oh, God. This is quality programming.
Totally.
Quality.
Fuck it.
Quality programming.
We had guest spell out.
I know.
Oh, well.
What you gonna do, right?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, we bailed out on one, though.
Yeah.
Well, it was miscommunication.
It wasn't bail out. We had things going on that night.
Fuck you, intern.
Interns. We need to actually find a new intern.
Fuck our intern.
No offense to our intern.
She won't even listen.
No, it wasn't. That's not what I was saying. She's moving.
Oh, yeah. That's true. She is moving.
That's what I was saying, dick. We just need to find a fucking new intern.
Fuck her.
We love you, Megan.
Yeah, sure. Just kidding. I love you, Megan.
Okay. But, yeah, so
yeah, if you're interested, we can talk about you this way.
yeah. No offense.
Basically, all the intern really does for us, they
Do booking
they help with booking.
and sometimes social media.
And yeah, I mean, it's not that much. It's just that shit takes a lot of time, and we're both super busy.
Yep.
So,
Be super cool.
yeah, if you're interested, let us know.
We'll hook you up on your resumes.
We'll say we'll make you a business card, and probably never.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll let you make your own business card.
You need to fucking call yourself an executive producer or whatever the fuck you want.
Sure.
Put it on there and make it
I'll
look
let
good.
you be an executive producer.
Yeah, sweet.
If you actually executive produce this shit.
No, so you can do booking stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Executive see, that's like pretty much like producing the show.
We should make them do pre-interviews. That's what all the major talk shows do. I would hate that. I could not do a
I
talk show.
hate that too.
Like, it's so ridiculous. Okay, what are you going to talk about? What questions do you want them to ask?
Yeah, that's dumb. We're free flowing. We don't like that shit.
I never know what I'm going to talk about when we have a guest on.
We've had a few people or a few guests. Not all of them come on, but we've had character guests where we don't know what character they're going to be in.
Yeah,
and so it's like exciting. Let's see.
Where are we going with this?
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, totally.
Just throws us for
usually we have a general idea of like what a conversation would be like, just like you would when you're hanging out with somebody and you meet them for the first time. And you're like, oh fuck, you do that? Cool. Then you talk about it for a minute.
Yeah,
that's kind of all we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have a couple cool guests lined up.
We do actually.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for what's coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna have Scott Crow on sometime soon. And
vegan anarchist, Scott Crow.
Yeah. If you're unfamiliar with Scott Crow, look him up. Fucking awesome.
Did some amazing things after Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some awesome organizing and literally saving people's lives. Like, we're not talking
literally,
he's literally putting himself on the front lines and saving people, and can't get any better than that.
Yep.
So
we're gonna have.
I felt super bad. I couldn't go see him speak when he was out here in Salt Lake. Which we tried recording. But the recording failed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
kind of sucks. So is the life of a fucking shitty app.
Well, give us more money and we can
get real Tascams.
Get a nice Tascam. Yeah.
We have Tascam mics, but they go on our phones.
And the app sometimes doesn't work well.
The app fucking sucks.
The mics work great.
Yeah, the mics are awesome.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. We'll actually probably record some stuff on our drive. Yeah, at the campground. Go on a little camping. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where to go from this point.
So shit in Turkey. It's fucking crazy.
And Brazil.
What's going on in Brazil? I haven't heard about that.
Something about, it's not like crazy like Turkey is, but mass protests. I believe it's over soccer funding for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just got an email from the guest we were having a hard time getting scheduled for today.
Sunday or Monday?
Well, we'll be out of town. I can't. Well,
I couldn't Monday.
We can't Monday either.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'm really excited to talk to them, though.
Yeah, they'll be awesome guests to have on.
Yeah, they vegan travelers around the world, not hitchhiking. Like, I think they just got back from country that starts with a T. I don't know which one.
Somewhere over there in Asia.
Somewhere over there in Asia, exactly.
It's fucked up. Quality. God damn this podcast sometimes. I swear to God.
Well, it's weird because like we had this plan, and wrench gets thrown into the plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good.
What happens.
I want to make pretzels.
Yeah? Because that show you're watching?
No, not because of the show. I was thinking we were talking about the other day. I'm trying to figure out what else I could make. What else would be good to make? I got the tofu press ready. I need to make some. And speaking of that, I'm actually going to make a video tutorial for the tofu.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Should make nutritional yeast.
I looked into it. It doesn't seem that difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem like it's cost effective, but it doesn't seem that difficult.
It doesn't seem cost effective?
No, not on the scale you'd be doing it at home. I think you make it cost effective. You have to do it on a large scale.
Brewer's yeast is super cheap.
Yeah.
When you're looking at like $9 a pound.
So you take brewer's yeast. Basically, you can take, from what I was reading, you can take like another yeast that's an active yeast, like brewer's.
You have to make it inactive.
Well, no, and then you have to cultivate it.
Okay. Right.
So you have to like let it grow and eat. So basically, let it eat a glucose mixture. Yeah. And it makes more yeast. Mm-hmm. It cultivates itself, and then you deactivate it by slightly baking it, basically. It's a little more than that, but that seems to be about what it is. Okay. This doesn't seem that cost effective to me. Especially when you can get nutritional yeast as soy powder or something.
Yeah, but if you're actually paying price for nutritional yeast,
then you're a fucking sucker.
It's $9 a pound or whatever.
Is that what it is right now?
Something like that.
I go through like a pound a year. I don't go through it that fast.
I go through a pound a day.
And I use it pretty liberally. Like I
haven't had any for like probably 3 months now.
But I'll usually I usually get a pound. I'll use it and I'll go like 2 months without any. Yeah, and then I'll get it again and go like 8 months or so with it, the pound.
The place I get it from, you stopped carrying it, but now I think they just brought it back again. So
making my Alfredo sauce is what I use the most on. It's not even fair to call it Alfredo sauce. It just looks like Alfredo sauce. It doesn't taste like it. It just fucking tastes like...
What's it afraid of?
Oh, it's afraid of getting in my belly. Okay. It's so goddamn delicious. I love nutritional yeast, though.
Yeah, it's so good.
Spring. What the fuck happened to Tings?
Yeah, no, seriously, what happened to Tings? I have not seen them for like 2 years.
If I saw a package of Tings, I would buy out the shelf.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I would go into overdraft just to get me my motherfucking Tings.
It kind of sucks. Yeah, I should contact them and be like, what the fuck happened?
The worst is Mocha Mix. Mocha Mix ice cream?
Yeah.
Fucking Blue Bunny. I wrote them several times.
Did somebody buy out that company?
Yeah, Blue Bunny.
No, the Ting company.
I don't know.
I only see Pirate Booty everywhere, and that's not vegan.
It's the same company.
I know it is.
But yeah, Tings are so good. Please bring Tings back.
Just get the big old bags of puffed whatever. There's the sweet ones, and then there's the salty ones.
Oh, the puff corn things?
Yeah, whatever.
God,
they're pretty much the same thing, but not
disgustingly delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $2 for... No, how much is a bag?
They were like $4 a bag.
$4 a bag.
But it's like a huge, like 3 foot tall bag.
Yeah, they're amazing.
It's just puffed corn with salt on it.
And you just keep eating it.
You're just like,
oh, this is so good.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's insanely crazy. I was talking to my parents the other day about growing corn just to make cornmeal. They're not interested in it, but I was checking out their garden.
You make cornmeal?
Yeah, they just grow corn for corn. But I was checking out their pepper garden, right? This year they're growing 1,000 onions, and they have right now I think it's 35 jalapeno plants and like 20 habanero plants. Nice. A couple Anaheim, I think like a dozen Anaheim plants. And this is all just so they can make their salsa.
And the salsa is so good.
It is unbelievably delicious salsa.
We talked about it in the past.
Hey, if you guys want a jar, I'll sell you a jar. Well, for a donation.
Sweet.
Yeah, name your price. Seriously, if you really want a jar of their salsa, I'll hook it up. You give us enough donation to actually pay for shipping. Or if you're local, I'll just hand you a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, it's super good. Super good if you cut fresh cilantro and throw it in there.
What was that jalapeno jelly?
That's just jalapeno jelly. That's all it is.
It's so good.
It's basically jalapeno, sugar, and pectin.
So good.
Yeah, it's really put on the
vegan cream cheese. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why they're doing so many jalapeno plants so they can make more of the jalapeno jelly.
Oh god. I need to have a game night there more often.
Oh fucking hell! Why do they have to be Mormon?
Yeah, why do they have to be Them. God bless your parents.
Oh man, but I always get grateful because they pretty much feed us most of the year.
Yeah,
I got 3 pounds of broccoli from them the other day. There's zucchinis
Super
ready to
awesome.
come up. I mean, they planted 200 carrots. They don't have a huge yard.
No, they
They
don't.
just garden really smart. Like, they do the square foot gardening method.
Mhm.
They just do it really well, really plan their gardens really well.
Did he ever do the barrel? No, what he did his potatoes in
In hay.
hay. Yeah.
No, he had too much of a slug problem. Since he does everything completely organic,
Mhm.
he doesn't use pesticides or herbicides or anything like that. The slugs, he had too much of a slug problem to
On
keep
the
doing
hay.
the hay. Yeah, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Why he needs to put salt around it. I'm just kidding.
He wouldn't do that.
Good.
Yeah. No, and
Is that technically because organic farms don't consider that a pesticide?
I know they don't. They do a lot of stuff that I know. A lot of organic farms will use a lot of things that are. I mean, they're pretty much poison.
Yeah,
It's plant based.
Mhm.
You know, no, he doesn't do any of that stuff. He does. He does all of his stuff completely. Like, he'll plant marigolds around certain plants.
Yeah, no, that's very.
He does like all that type of
That's
stuff.
a very common thing to do.
You know, but other than that, no, he's pretty straightforward. And then he does all of it on raised beds to reduce weeds. And then he does all his own composting. So ridiculous. He has to get another compost pile started because they're too big for him to manually turn now.
Mhm.
And so, like, his one compost pile, he can't get to the bottom. And he's like, it's the best soil, and I can't get to it, and I can't turn it enough. So he has to like expand it and make it another big one. And he's only on a third of an acre. Like, they don't have a huge yard.
He's got chickens now.
He does have chickens. How
That
much
takes up a goddamn.
takes up 9.
Why don't they just get
No.
rid of that and just make more food? Well, because chickens lay eggs and that's food to them.
Yeah, it is food to them, unfortunately. That's not why they got the chickens.
No, he just rescued them.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
But they do eat the eggs. But they do.
They also cannibalized them.
Yeah,
They fed them fucking chicken the other day.
I know.
Fucking disturbed the fuck out of me.
And I'm not proud of it. But yeah, they do let them relatively roam free. Technically, they are considered free range.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they're free range.
Yeah. By that fucked up definition.
So they're vegan, right?
Totally
Yeah,
vegan.
sweet.
Yeah.
Always wanted.
But if we could get an acre, I think that's all we would need is an acre. If we did an acre of nothing but a garden,
that'd be awesome.
we could easily feed both our families and anyone. Like completely, like, do
Well,
food not bombs. Or
I don't know
completely-
why, like, just as us as a community doesn't get together and do like a super big donation drive where we just have a community farm. Just buy a plot of land.
We've talked about this.
I know we have.
You know, like, just it doesn't take that much space.
And
you
it's
know?
not like the community gardens where you have to pay per plot. No, it's fucking
No.
a community garden.
Do it like Move. Like, it's a fucking garden to
eat
feed
it.
the community. Like, for reals.
If we got enough acres, we could feed our fucking community.
It doesn't take as much as you think when you really start looking at it.
I'd love to be doing, like, we don't have
Here's
a
an interesting
co-op
fact.
here.
Did you know
Anywhere.
that the Utah Food Bank gets almost all their produce from the Mormon farms, the LDS farms they have here, right? There's a farm in Magna, Utah here that is 4 acres. Okay? It's in the back of a neighborhood. And they basically commandeered, like, these backyards.
Yeah.
Okay? They do it all on raised beds, and they all do vertical growing. They don't. So any plant that can go vertical, it goes vertical. So you got, like, zucchini, peas, all of it goes straight up. They don't do anything out. And they feed from that farm. That's where all the produce for the 3 valleys here, for all the welfare goes to. And they're the only supplier of fresh produce to the Utah Food Bank.
Wow.
4 acres. They're feeding thousands of people. Thousands upon thousands of people. It doesn't take... it takes time and planning.
If we could really get, like, water rights in these properties...
That's the biggest thing, is water rights.
That'd be $2,000.
Yeah.
And we could start growing for the entire community.
The entire community. We're not talking about making money on being a farm.
No.
We're talking about feeding our community.
Feeding ourselves. Not having to live off of governments feeding us. And not having to worry about paying for food.
Yep. You know, fuck the big ag, restrictions on replanting seeds. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
On replanting?
Yeah, didn't you know that? Like, if you buy seeds, most seeds,
well, if they're
against the law.
Yeah, if they're GMO seeds like Monsanto or whatever.
No, even even the ones that can be reproduced, it's against the law on a lot of them to reproduce them.
Why?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
There's, isn't one of the biggest seedling places here, too?
Which one?
We have a Utah seedling place.
We have a couple Utah seedling places.
Wasatch.
There's like Wasatch. There's one that starts with a B. My dad uses this one. They're completely local. He loves them. Mm-hmm. I would have to ask him what their name is. But he bought all of his onion starters there. This year he didn't grow his onion starters. He bought them because he said it was cheaper than the electricity costs. So
sweet. I mean, if we could turn it into a non-profit thing where we could get tax deductible donations.
But I you see,
not that I would.
Well, I mean, screw that. Like, you see my parents' garden, right? Mm-hmm. And so they live on a third of an acre. They probably have a quarter of that planted as a garden. Mm-hmm. You say that's probably about right?
Yeah.
So it's not very big.
No.
That feeds all of my siblings
mm-hmm.
and my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So that you got 5 full families mm-hmm. that it feeds. Granted, we supplement with other things. My parents don't. My parents live off the garden.
Yeah.
During the spring and summer. With just planting a little bit more, you wouldn't have to subsidize anymore. That's on that little bit of
they
an
buy
area.
Meat.
They do buy meat, yeah. But when they in the summer they almost do strictly produce. They're poor like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since I'm poor now,
we wouldn't even need. I only mentioned nonprofit because we could keep growing it, but we wouldn't even need a nonprofit. Fuck that kind of shit.
Fuck all that government,
the government
bureaucracy
shit. Yeah,
bullshit.
We don't need it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We can raise all that ourselves.
I wonder if there's just somebody here who has a decent amount. I mean, that they're a yard they're just not utilizing.
It.
For reals,
mm-hmm.
We don't need fancy shit. I got a tiller. Actually, my parents have a tiller. We could use that whenever we wanted. Then all you do is just manual labor. Mm-hmm. You don't need a tractor for something that size.
No. For 4 acres, you might.
4 acres, yes. If you're doing
1
acre, you just man-hour labor.
Yeah. I know that Ian, we've talked about it in the past, even probably on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely worked in that kind of thing before, and super fulfilling, super rewarding.
Yeah. What's better than being able to grow something and feed people? Feed yourself.
I wouldn't even mind building on a property like that.
No.
And then just living there. I don't care.
Being
able to take care of it.
When we leave this weekend, we drive south. Show me where that is. $500 an acre. The cheapest I have found in this area is right around $1,500 an acre, but that didn't include water rights.
Just see, that's expensive.
It includes culinary water.
In our area. I mean, I've seen way cheaper than that. You can get property in Texas for super cheap.
Yeah, but do you want that property?
No.
Yeah.
That'd be like fucking desert.
But those areas that I've been finding, you can get culinary water, but culinary is way too expensive for farming.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it, but
it's expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, I'd even break the law and collect rainwater. Actually, in the state of Utah now, it's legal to collect rainwater.
Is it?
On your own parcel of land, as long as it doesn't leave that parcel.
So fucking weird.
And and you have so many days you have to use it in, or something like that.
There's so many absurd laws.
Well, you're stealing the water from people downstream, is what they say.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so fucking absurd. You can't get your own well water.
No, without the proper channels. And what's ridiculous in places like here, you can't even do it yourself. I mean, the wells are 200-300 feet deep usually.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm going to go dig myself my own well and go dig, a 30-foot hole and I'm good and drop my pump down. It's not like that here.
Nope.
We're way far away from the table.
Yeah.
When I lived downtown, all my neighbors had wells in their houses, but me, because our house was built on a subplot, which means that we didn't get the water rights, but everyone else did. My other neighbors were going to help me illegally drill a well before we moved. They were like, "This is fucking ridiculous. You got to get well water. It's the best."
Well, I lived right down the street from an aquifer, or what was that?
It's the same aquifer that was where I was at, but that's where there's a tap there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it was drinkable.
Yeah, it is.
Right out.
It's delicious.
It's really good water, and
they turn that off all the time, though, don't they?
I think it's on.
Is it been on lately?
I've seen it on more than it was off, but that was when I was living there.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it lately.
They had one in Riverton for the longest time, and they turned it off like 3 years ago. It was just constantly running aquifer.
Yeah, that's how this one downtown is.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, and it's for the community, and I think things like that are awesome and should remain that way.
Things that support life should not cost money.
No.
Like, it's just
or things that maintain life.
Yeah, sustain or
like I think the whole idea of having to buy food is so absurd. Like, if we didn't have food, we wouldn't live.
Yeah.
Like, and it didn't used to be that way. That's when you get into the subject of property being theft. Like, just the fact that you can buy up all these acres of land and grow all the food and hoard it. Like,
I was when we were camping, I was reading a radical theory critique on Marx's an anarchist critique on Marx's economy, and your uncle was like, "Hey, what you reading?" And I tell him what it is, and he's asking me, I explain it a little bit more to him. I explain to him how the idea of stealing from how the theft of labor and how property is theft, and he pauses for a second. And he goes, "That's like straight up anarchist shit, huh?" I'm like, "You know I'm an anarchist, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's straight up anarchist." Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
He's a weird man.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that the title of the book, An Anarchist Critique, he doesn't get that it's going to be about anarchist principles.
Yeah. When I was in prison, like, people would, get into their things, and then, like, I guess they always considered me super radical, which I don't feel I am radical. I just feel that it makes sense, but whatever. And they're like, "Oh, so you're an anarchist?" They're like, "Oh no, yeah, you're a real anarchist. You're an anarchist."
It always goes from like, "Oh, you're an anarchist," to, "Oh, you're an anarchist."
That's always funny. When I was a kid, I was an anarchist.
I will honestly say I wasn't.
I was an anarchist in quotations. I was Circle A, buy shoelaces from Hot Topic that had anarchy A's on them that were absurd and out of the lines.
I didn't really come to anarchism until like I was out of high school and into college, and so like I never. Not when I first got into anarchism, I was total. I'm an anarchist, but I never, because I was more in the hardcore scene, not the punk scene. Mm-hmm. So I always looked at those kids and like, "You're fucking losers."
Fair enough.
Not because of anarchism, but
yeah,
well, the vast array of other reasons.
But like, I think for me it was an issue of I kept saying I was an anarchist, and I'm like, I should probably find out what I'm actually calling myself. And I'm like, I do identify with this.
I was probably like 19, maybe 20 when I was actually like, no, I'm a full bore anarchist. Not just I have anarchist leanings or anarchist tendencies.
I would say it wasn't until I hit college as well. Yeah. Maybe late high school when I actually started really getting into anarchist ideology. And
which really,
I don't think it was until I got to college where I actually like realized, oh, I'm an anarcho-syndicalist.
This is really taking it to the what it really is. Yeah.
Before that, I didn't really know.
What was really funny is like when I really started to I like publicly identify as an anarchist is when I was working on the Nader campaign in the Green Party. And it was like a really weird, like, you know, no, I really, you know, I'm trying to embrace this and not, you know, be a closeted anarchist, which I think there's a lot, you know.
Yeah, no. I say Dana Hershey's probably a closeted.
You know, and it's really sad. A lot of anarchists, you know,
I'm not saying she is. I'm just to say that. Not to clarify,
I from my conversations with her, I'd agree. But you find a lot of anarchists that just, they're not, because of the stigma of anarchism, they're not completely open.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm open to my employer about being an anarchist. And that's really weird for me. And that's the first that I, like, yes, I you know, so.
Yeah, that's super weird. I mean, I'm honest with my employer about being an anarchist as well.
Your employer is a so-called anarchist.
Yeah.
I say so-called, and if he wants an explanation, he knows what I mean.
I'd say so-called anarchist too. Love you, Casey. But, yeah.
You fucking thief.
He's
stealing your labor.
He is. Stealing your labor. But, yeah, no, it's super weird. Like, I've seen, like, grown adults, and I've always come from, you know, the whole radical DIY punk culture where everyone was totally accepting, and so, like, I had no problem coming out and saying, oh, I'm an atheist, I'm an anarchist, I am this, I'm that, and, like, I see people who are struggling with it.
My biggest challenge is my employer. That's always been my biggest challenge. Like, what do you hide and what don't you not hide?
Yeah, I'm past employers. I've definitely,
which I don't judge anyone or anything, because this is my first employer, which I've only been at for 3 months now, almost 3 months. This is my first employer where I've been completely forthright on those type of things.
Yeah. And for what reason?
You know, it
felt
just
comfortable with them?
No, I would have done it to anyone. I left my last employer because I hated it so much. I hated the idea of it, and I just don't want to be that way. You know, not that my current employer is the best employer. I'm not going to say that.
I would completely agree.
We rape the earth, if that makes you know what I mean. But someone has to do it, so I might as well be fucking them. But no, it's just I just didn't want to hide. Like, you know, just didn't want to hide. I don't even have the podcast from them.
Yeah?
Yeah, they know.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Did you tell them you're a green anarchist?
They know I'm vegan. I don't really identify as a green anarchist.
I know, that's why I would have laughed. Because you work for a company that most green anarchists would hate.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So that's funny.
You're trying to, like, step on, like, where I work. I don't mention where I work, but
I know I'm not saying it by name.
Yeah, there's a lot worse out there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I would say this is a step up from my previous employer, personally. But
lately, yeah.
Lately, yeah.
I liked them in the past.
Our previous employer.
Yeah, not full on like fuck the company in general, but like it was okay to work there.
That's the people, though. It's not the company. I learned that. I kind of learned that the hard way, I think.
I mean, the company also has a role to play with it, like with...
The company has a huge role to play with the culture, but...
The people are the ones that are...
The people are the ones that implement it. But I would say that the company culture changed.
Yeah, it did.
And it's continued to change.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to work there now.
No, I would never dream about going back. It finally hit Cal, like, how much of a pay cut I took the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it took this long. Like, it's been a half a year now since I left. Yeah.
Like half?
Yeah, I took a 50% pay cut.
Yeah.
I cut my pay in half.
Yeah.
I went from making really good money to being average.
Just an average day.
That's literally what happened.
Normal guy.
So, yeah. So, yeah, now my money's really tight. Because, you know, when you spend all of your savings when you don't have a job.
Yeah. You make more than me.
Yeah.
Which you deserve to make more than me.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you need it more than I do. But I will need it shortly. here. I'm gonna be applying for probably the Humane Society.
Yeah, you should totally apply for that job. It's a good job.
Because animals and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
I feel like we're at the end.
Are we?
Yeah. Do you think people even listen this long?
Probably.
I kind of forgot we were recording.
Probably. Alright.
So I'm debating whether or not we should put the Amazon ad up right now.
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. You guys can make your own decision. I'm putting it up. If you want to do it, do it. If not, don't.
Cool.
But go buy Bon's Beating Heart's album.
Yeah. Donate.
Bye.
Suck it.
Here's the deal. Amazon sells Viagra. So fuck them. Go to AmazonCruelty.com to learn more. But we still need money. You have money. It seems pretty obvious what needs to happen. That's right, go to bombsandbeatinghearts.bandcamp.com and get their album. 100% of the proceeds goes to us and you can pick how much you want to pay for the album. So go to bombsandbeatinghearts.bandcamp.com now, fuckers. 0110011001101010101010101010111 fuck shit damn.